Hello, welcome to the channel. It is time to fill up a starter box to get some grafts from a breeder queen. My own breeder queen died this winter, so a perfect way to transport little grafts, small larvae, is a 3-frame nook. We're gonna fill it with 1 frame of food, a frame filled with water, and a frame with more food, especially pollen, lots of pollen. And then you got this, which is a starter head, and in there are the little cups that will be receiving the grafts. Put this on the 3-frame box. When the grafts are done, you can pull out the sheet. The bees will come up and they will start caring for the grafts in the first 24 hours. There will be enough bees in here to take care of them the first 24 hours. I will fill it up to a third of the size. And so lots of young bees. So there will be plenty enough to get the graft started. After 24 hours, those grafts need to go inside a breeding hive, a hive that will take care of all the queens until they pupate and then incubate them. I will not use my incubator this year, so my drone colonies are at home. So the colonies that will raise the queens, I am not putting them in the garden because I want to keep my drones there as clean as possible. So let's get started. Let's get it started, yeah. This is the breeder hive that will raise the larvae. The bees, or the queen, is in the bottom box beside or between 2 queen excluders, so she can't go anywhere. Well, and this honey super, this is honey, but you have to feed your breeder hive. So all this beautiful nectar, this honey, we will be giving to another hive when the grafts enter the colony. And you need as much young bees as possible. So we'll take a bucket, these foundation frames I'll give back to the colony. Well, it's just for a day, it isn't really needed. Make sure the hive is closed, the box is closed, and we'll at least, I'm giving them 1 honey super frame with the bees, so there is a bit more space below the frames to put all those bees in. And then we'll just be, you need as little drones as possible. Let's see if we can, but if we shake them in the bucket and we shake them sometimes, almost always they will fly up. So that we do with lots of frames, 6 to 8 frames. You need lots of bees, preferably nursing bees, because young nursing bees, those got the right age to take care of the larvae without having to shift over. All the brood in this upper box will be closed because the queen is below. And when we put the grafts back give the hive the grafts, we'll shake the bees back in with it. So the outer frames almost always have the most drones. So let's not do that. This is a big frame of food. You need a frame of food and lots of ow, that's the sting. Okay, I'll be putting on my suit for a moment. I probably should have done it immediately, but oh well. You can try. It doesn't always work. Let's hope there's a frame of pollen inside here. Or else we need to go into the bottom box to check. No, it's all honey. It's all honey. Which is nice, of course. But to raise young larvae, bees really need pollen. Pollen is the protein source for the bees. We need a frame of pollen. Frame of pollen, without any brood, preferably. This is pollen. Look at that. Pollen. Pollen. Ah, there are eggs on there. This is a frame of pollen. There are a few larvae on there, so that ain't a problem. As long as there are no eggs. Just a couple. Ah well, it is the way it is. Just then a foundation frame back. It's just for a day, but ah well. Queen excluder on. Throw that back on. Some more frames of bees. The older bees will fly up. Young bees are more intended to crawl. So we got our bucket of bees here. And let's sorry, it's not the right side up for the camera, but I need to see what I'm doing. That drone can get out. Thank you, drone. And here's the feeder frame. Some nice nectar on it. Let it sink on its own. There's a carpet of bees in there, so very nice. Stay nice, be nice. No, this has to stay closed. can see some drones, but I think some girl is crawling up my leg. Yes, she was. I ordered myself some boots because it keeps happening. I keep walking up my pants. So that was for filling the starter hat. And I see you on the next one, which will be having a look at the grafts, or maybe it will be at the end of this video. We'll see, or you'll see. Houdoe.